Yeah, so principle number 2, understand the need. So often we go overseas as North Americans or people from the West, and we see problems and we want to fix those problems. But the issue comes down, the problems that we oftentimes see are not the problems that our brothers and sisters around the world actually have. So a good friend, Bill Warren with Fame, he said years ago, and this was one of his experiences that kind of taught him, man, we need to train rather than do. They went over and saw squatty potties. And so they went and built a Western style latrine. And where they built that, they were seeing the locals who probably needed jobs sitting and watching all these white guys build this latrine. You know what? Squatty potties work just fine. I've used them around the world. There's never typically a line because you're kind of in and out, which there's another commercial about that, which is pretty funny. Talking about the squatty potty, and I have one in my home, and it works. Now, when we go and we try to fix a need that people don't actually perceive, it really can undermine the Indigenous Church. I remember Gallo, we interviewed Gallo, the director of ITEC Ecuador, and he said well-meaning, well-intentioned people came down to Ecuador and said, we want to help you with filters. So they brought filters. And Gallo said they were great. They worked for a day. He said, our problem is not clean water, it's sand. The sand would clog the filters after one day. So again, well-intentioned, well-meaning people wanted to help, but they really didn't understand the need. So when we learn to listen, then we can understand the need from the Indigenous national point of view rather than from our North American point of view.
Yeah, that's great. I think understanding the need, it's going back to learning to listen. I think we often we think we understand the need before we've fully heard, I guess, the whole story. And maybe it's not even that first time we have a conversation or second time or third time. It could be 6 months down the road before we can really start to understand, in working with partners internationally, what really is the need. And our mentality is quick fix, I think, here in the U.S., and a lot of solutions have come up that way, but there's not always a quick fix, and we have to understand there might not be a solution. And so to understand the need is bigger than just here is your quick solution.